Hi children, I am Reena, Faculty of Science. I welcome you all to my science session. Today we can study the second chapter of 7th standard, that is about light, and our chapter name is Wonders of Visible Light. What is light? Light is a form of energy, and how light travels? It travels in straight line. These things you have studied in 5th standard. Now we can study some phenomena related to light. See, I have seen some children playing with mirror, that is directing sunlight that falls on the mirror to some other surfaces. You may also done like this way while you are sitting in the classroom. Sometimes if a beam of sunlight enters into your classroom, you will direct that sunlight to some other surfaces such as on the ceiling of your classroom with your steel scale or steel tiffin box, or sometimes with your watch dial, isn't it? See, what is happening in this case? See, light is falling on the steel scale, steel tiffin box, or on the mirror, and it is turning back to some other place. This turning back or bouncing back of light rays after falling on a surface is called reflection of light. So, we are going to study one phenomenon, that is reflection of light. The turning back or bouncing back of light after falling on an object is called reflection. Depending on the surface of the object, reflection can be classified. That is, if light falls on a smooth surface such as mirror, light will be reflecting regularly. This type of reflection is called regular reflection. See, just look here. You can just take mirror. Mirror is a smooth surface. Light is falling on this mirror. What happens? Whenever light falls on a mirror, it turns back or it reflects back. So here light is reflecting back. In the case of smooth surfaces, light rays will be reflecting regularly. This type of reflection is called regular reflection. And suppose if you imagine that light is falling on a rough surface, what happens? Light falls on a rough surface. Rough surface, see, just think this is a rough surface. For example, cardboard or paper or cloth. Now, if light is falling on this rough surface, it is not reflecting regularly. See, just look, this may be reflecting like this way. Here, it may be reflecting like this way. It is not regular, it is irregular. This type of reflection is called irregular reflection. So, two types of reflection you have studied, that is, one is regular reflection and another one is irregular reflection. So, what is reflection? What is regular reflection? And what is irregular reflection? Now, have you thought how you are seeing objects with the help of your eyes? Is eyes only enough to see objects? Suppose if you are in a dark room, can you see any object? No. We need light also. That is, when we are viewing anything, light from that object must reaches your eyes. And from there, the light rays will be passing through your eye lens, and an image is formed on the retina of your eyes. Then what happens? From there are some optic nerves near the retina. These optic nerves carries this image to the brain, and brain interprets the image and we see the image of the object properly. So, light is essential to see any object. And we are seeing an object due to reflection of light. Then just think, see, light is falling on your face. Can you see your face? Without any object, can you see your face? See, light falling on your face is reflecting back and it will be reaching or falling some other surface. Is that light just bending and going to your eyes to see your face? No. For that we need what? An object called plane mirror to see our face. See, all of you have seen plane mirror and you all will be standing in front of the plane mirror to view your face. Yes or no? So, have you noticed any characteristics of the image formed in the plane mirror? What are the characteristics of the image formed in the plane mirror we can study? See, all of you will be standing in front of the mirror and you just observe the size as well as the shape of the image formed in the mirror. What is the difference? Is there any difference in the shape of the image formed? Characteristics. One is, see, you are standing in front of the mirror and observing your size as well as shape. Is there any change in the size or shape? No change. So, we can say the size of the image is same as object. Size of image is same. No change in the size as well as shape. Now, another feature. Just stand in front of the mirror and just lift your left hand. How it appears? The left hand will appear to you as right hand. Yes or no? So, there is a left to right reversal of the image. This left to right reversal of the image is called lateral inversion, or we can say the image is laterally inverted. Another feature is image is laterally inverted or image undergoes lateral inversion. Image undergoes lateral inversion. Now, have you seen how ambulance is written on the ambulance van? See, why it is written like this way? So that drivers, those who are going in front of the ambulance, can see properly how the ambulance written and they can give side to the ambulance to pass. Yes or no? Now, another feature, you stand in front of the mirror and just step 2 steps forward. Then what you can see? You can see the image also stepping 2 steps forward, or just step 2 steps backward. You can see your image also moving 2 steps backward. That means what? The distance from the mirror to the object and from the mirror to the image is same. This is the another characteristic. The distance from the object to the mirror, from the object to the mirror and the image is same. These are some of the characteristics of plane mirror. Now, in order to study more about this reflection, you must study some of the terms related to reflection. That is, light rays are falling on a surface. Just imagine that this is a plane mirror. Now, a ray of light is falling on the plane mirror. This ray of light is called incident ray. It is called incident ray. So, we can write AB as incident ray. Now, we have studied that whenever light rays falls on an object, it turns back or it reflects back. That means it is just reflecting back. This is called reflected ray. BC is reflected ray. Reflected ray. Now, I am just drawing a perpendicular to the mirror at the point of incidence. This perpendicular is called normal, and it is normal. It is normal. Now, just look here. AB is incident ray and N is the normal. Incident ray and normal is making an angle, and this angle is called angle of incidence. This angle is called angle of incidence. So what is angle of incidence? The angle formed between the incident ray and normal is called angle of incidence. In the same way, see, just look here. This is another angle, that is angle of reflection. Angle of reflection. Angle R, that is angle of reflection. So, what is angle of reflection? It is the angle formed between the reflected ray and normal. Now, whenever light falls on an object, it reflects back. It is reflecting back by obeying the laws of reflection. So, we can just go through the laws of reflection. The first law is what you know, angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. One is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. That is, we have studied angle I is equal to angle R. If angle of incidence is 30 degree, that is incident ray is falling at an angle of 30 degree, then it will be reflecting also at the same angle. That is angle I is equal to angle R. Then another one is, see, here just look at this figure. This is incident ray, this is reflected ray, and this is normal. All these are lying in the same plane. This is another law. So, one is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Another one is what? The incident ray, reflected ray and normal all lie in the same plane. Incident ray, reflected ray and normal. Incident ray, reflected ray and normal lie in the same plane. These are the laws of reflection. That is, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Then the incident ray, reflected ray and normal lie in the same plane. So, what we have studied today? We have studied about light, that is, one is about what? Reflection. What is reflection? We have studied, and also we have discussed about different types of reflection. One is regular reflection, then another one is irregular reflection. Then we discussed about what? Incident ray, reflected ray, normal, angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Just look here, angle of incidence I is equal to angle R. That is our laws of reflection. See, laws of reflection, the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Then incident ray, reflected ray and normal lie in the same plane. Then the last thing what we have studied is characteristics of images formed in a plane mirror. So, next class we can study about another phenomenon of light. Bye. Thank you, children.